Okay, so these are all the new releases for the week of March 4th, 2025. Let's get right into it. I'm on Blu-ray.com, and the very first movie that I see dropping on March 4th is going to be Gladiator 2. This is the 4K UHD Blu-ray and digital for $29.95 right now. Let me see if there's any other editions available. Yes, there is a Steelbook. This is a 4K also Blu-ray and the digital for $39.95. Holy crap. Let's take a look at this image here. I mean, the image is solid, but it is kind of plain at the same time. I see what they're doing. Russell Crowe had a similar image for the original release where he looks more aggressive and he's looking out towards the audience, not down. But the Steelbook doesn't really do it for me, if I'm being honest. I like this image a lot better. This actually looks really nice. I enjoyed this movie. I know some people really kind of had a love-hate with it. I enjoyed it. Obviously, it wasn't a perfect film, but I did enjoy it, and this will definitely be a day one for sure. All right. All right, we got another release of Akira. This is the Steelbook from Crunchyroll LLC. Now, this is the exact same artwork that was released maybe about a year ago or two, I want to say. Hang on one second. Let me see. So this is the release I was talking about. This is the one that I own. This came out in 2020. I thought it came out in 2024. You can see where my brain's at. And this is like a really nice hard case. And then inside you have the actual case itself. There's no slipcover on that one, I believe. And you have the 4K film. I love this one. And oh my God, $117 and used $95.94. Jeez. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So you can see the artwork for the Steelbook is the same exact. I absolutely love this movie. I own so many different versions of this film, and it's a movie that is very influential in my life. So much so that I actually named my second daughter Akira, and it was because of this movie. So there you go, a little fun fact. Anyways, let's move on and see what else is coming out. Red One. Wow, ho, ho, ho. The Christmas Spectacular, or some would say a Christmas flop, Red One. This is the Blu-ray and digital, bare bones looking release, $24.95. And then there is a 4K one disc for $29.65. I had a chance to see this streaming. I did not go to the theaters to see this. I did see it on Christmas Day, and yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. It had some entertainment moments, but overall, the movie itself just really didn't do it for me. Great idea though. There's really cool concept in there where Santa shrinks and then he gets big, and that's how he goes down the chimneys and whatnot. But overall, it just wasn't a movie that I cared for. But if you did enjoy it, good for you. I personally did not care for it, but that's just my opinion. All right, next one up is Kraven the Hunter. I did not rush out to theaters to see this. I saw the trailer, and that was enough for me to not want to see it. I feel like I'm just hating at this point, but I am. It really is. I just had no desire to see this movie. This is the Blu-ray and digital. Again, it looks very bare bones. $31.99. They're really trying to make sure they get that money. Let's see if there's any other editions. Yes, there are. There are 4K. There's a 4K 2-disc set and a 4K 2-disc set Steelbook. So this is the 4K 2-disc set, 4K and the Blu-ray and the digital. Same exact cover as the Blu-ray. Pre-order pending. Interesting. So they're not releasing this, or they exceeded their... It's kind of weird. I'm wondering if they did this on purpose so that it forces people to buy the Steelbook. Because look at the price of the Steelbook, $48.49, and you can pre-order it right now. I'm going to say that that's what they did. I'm going to say that they held off on releasing the regular 4K because they're trying to make as much money back as they can with this thing, that sucks. But I mean, that's pretty obvious. Why would they not release the other one if there was one available, right? This is the 4K Blu-ray and digital. It's a solid artwork, though, I will say. If I was a fan of the movie, I would definitely opt for this one. But $48.49 versus this other one that's not priced, and then $31.99 for the Blu-ray. That's wild. That's almost $20 more for the 4K. Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. If you guys saw this movie, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Like I said, I did not rush out to see this one, and to be honest, I'm not even trying to see this in like on streaming. I don't care to see that movie, but to each their own. To each their own. What's this? The Count of Monte Cristo. This is I guess this is a newer version of this because I've never seen this one. Is that Hugo Weaving? That is Hugo Weaving. Wow. Interesting. I've never heard of this version of this film. This comes out also on March 4th for $20. That's actually not a bad price for a blind buy if I wanted to watch this. Maybe I'll have to check this one out. We also got Den of Thieves 2. I didn't get a chance to see this one in theaters either. I'll be honest though, as much as I did love the first one, when they announced the second one, I didn't necessarily care. And even when it came out, I didn't really make it a priority to go see it. But I do want to see it though. $27.96 for the 4K and the Blu-ray. No digital. Oh no, there is a digital. I apologize. Or just the Blu-ray for the same exact price. So it's 4 cents cheaper to buy the 4K than getting just the Blu-ray, but you do get a DVD with the Blu-ray. So I know some people do like to get the DVD because if they travel and they have a portable DVD player, some people still use it. I personally do have a DVD player and I do appreciate when they add a DVD to it because I do travel to a lot of remote places. Just to give you an example, I had to travel to various countries within Africa this past summer. And one of the places I was at was in the savannah in Tanzania. And yeah, there was no signs of anything other than things that could eat you. So when I was, back in our tent at camp, that's what I had. So I do appreciate DVDs for that matter. And then we also have a Blu-ray player in our car. So when we do travel, we do road trips and they're great for, popping in that second disc so that the girls can watch something and, everybody's happy. Anyways, let's see what else we have. Kino Lorber, we have the movie Crawl Space. This is the 86 film Crawl Space. I believe there's another Crawl Space that I've seen. I've never seen this one though, but there is. I'm almost positive that there's another movie called Crawl Space that I have seen. Again, Kino Lorber. This is Kino Cult for $20.64 for the Blu-ray. Not bad. Is there? Okay, that's numbered. That's number 26. I saw that there's another version here. Okay, so this edition came out back in 2013 from Shout Factory. All right. Okay, just want to make sure that that's not something new that just came out. Cool. What do we got here? Eye for an Eye 2, Blind Vengeance. I've never heard of this one. I've never heard of the first one. This is $14.99 though. That's a very good price if you're doing a blind buy on something like this. I don't know how you guys necessarily justify doing blind buys, but that's my way of looking at it. Whenever I see a movie that I really want to watch, and normally if it's a movie that I do want to see, I will make the effort to go with my wife to the theater to watch it. And between her and I, plus like all the snacks that we get, it can rack up quick with the tickets plus food. So when I see a price like that for a movie that I did want to go see but didn't have a chance to for whatever reason, I'll usually buy it and just watch it at home, maybe order us a pizza or something like that. And then we have that experience at the house. And worst case scenario, if I don't like it, I can usually sell it for like $5 somewhere online. Somebody's bound to buy it, or trade it for something else. And I get my money's worth, if that makes sense. Whereas if you go to the movies, yes, it is the theater experience, but also if you didn't like it, that's it. You paid for the ticket and you watched something you didn't like. That's not always the case. I try to make it an effort to actually go see movies in theater, but we have kids and sometimes we can't get a babysitter and life happens. The Wages of War in 4K. This is a Criterion release, priced at $34.99. And then I saw the other edition, which I believe is just the Blu-ray. There you go. And that is $27.99. And it looks like they had also another release years back. Yeah, in 2009, Criterion also released the Blu-ray. Interesting. I didn't know that they were re-releasing Blu-rays. I know that they'll do a 4K release after the Blu-ray, but having two different Blu-rays, that's interesting. If anybody knows why, I'm curious to know if you have an idea as to why they would do that. Criterion releasing another movie again that they've already released in their catalog on the same exact format. I've never seen that before. Okay, what's this? This is from Arrow Video. This is Play It Cool. This is a limited edition from Arrow, $26.75. Yasuzo Mazumura. I'm assuming that this is a Japanese film. Yeah, the Japanese melodrama chronicles the exploits of Geisha's beautiful daughter. I've never heard of this movie, but that artwork is really nice. Really nice. This is from 1970. That's cool. Okay, no other editions available. Okay, let's see what else we got. What's this one? This is a documentary, The Power of Myth, with Bill Moyers. I've never heard of this documentary. This is priced at $54.99. Damn, that's pricey. Okay, goddamn, this better be a great documentary. $54.99. Sheesh. All right, what do we got? Levels. $15.39. Peter Mooney, Kara G. Question reality, discover truth. This is a pretty interesting artwork. You have kind of like the Thanos effect here. It's just disintegrating. I wonder if it's got something to do with computers, AI, that sort of thing. Question reality, you know. No other editions for that. Okay. And we got a little bit more left. Behind the door, below the surface. Let's see what else catches my eye here. Peril and Distress, Endless Night, and then Picture Mommy Dead in 4K. This is two movies from Kino Lorber, both of them in 4K, priced at $33.99. Much cheaper than that documentary for $50-something. My God. And then it includes these individual titles right here. So you can see the older releases from Kino Lorber. Oh, no, wait a minute. What the hell? Okay, so they are releasing them individually. Cool. Okay, so you can get the two of them in one, or you can get them individually if you don't care for the other one, but directly from Kino Lorber, it looks like, because there's no link here from Amazon. Interesting. Very interesting. Daddy. I've never heard of this film. Daddy. This is a pretty creepy cover art, I will say. This picture has me intrigued. This is a comedy. Okay. Definitely, I'm not getting comedy vibes from this cover. That's for sure. It says, in a dystopian society where the state has the power to determine who can and cannot father children, 4 men attend a government-sanctioned retreat in the remote mountains of California. When they show up at the site, only to find no guide or instructions waiting for them, they are left to their own devices and must prove to themselves and each other that they have what it takes to become fathers. I don't think that sounds like a comedy. I'm not going to lie. Comedy? I mean, okay. Yeah. It sounds more like a thriller. It sounds like these guys are going to fight to the death, if I'm being honest. Definitely doesn't give me comedy vibes, but I've never seen it, so I'm probably wrong. All right, next up is Paddington 2 in 4K. Now, the original Paddington was released back in the day. Yep, here it is. This was released back in 2018 as the Walmart edition, and then you have the regular Blu-ray. But the pre-order's pending, so that may mean that they've either canceled or just pushed back the dates. Interesting. Kraven again, we already saw that. Then you got these two, and then, oh, hold up. Wait a minute. This is Den of Thieves 2-film collection in 4K. So it's got the first Den of Thieves and the second Den of Thieves. This is actually pretty nice. This is a steelbook. Is that a steelbook? Yes. Wow, I'm an idiot. Lionsgate limited exclusive steelbook. This actually is really nice. I would assume that this is like the other Lionsgate steelbooks where it has a slip cover. And I love those. The Lionsgate steelbooks are quality. The color, the artwork, they are quality. And also the special features. They got some good features on them. So there's no price on this, which means you can probably only get this from Lionsgate. Okay. And then you have the original Den of Thieves in 4K and then the sequel there, as we talked about before. And it looks like that is it. Those are all the new releases for March 4th. So what are you guys picking up? I know for me, it's definitely Gladiator 2, the regular edition, not the steelbook. And maybe the Den of Thieves 2 steelbook. I actually really like that. If not, if I don't do the steelbook, I'm definitely doing a blind buy on the Den of Thieves 4K. But that steelbook is really nice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel for all things physical media. As always, happy hunting. I'll see you on the next one.